I have some wild speculation to throw out there. I don't think it's even going to happen, but I love the idea of it, and I think you may as well. Consider that, as far as I can think, we haven't seen some kind of reveal, a showcase or the Game Awards of Dreadwolf without Mass Effect. So here's my hypothesis. We know we're getting at some point this month, likely this coming weekend, the full reveal of Dragon Age Dreadwolf, likely gameplay, release date, hopefully all of that stuff. What we could also get is even the itty bittiest, teeny tiniest, minuscule reference or some kind of info about the next Mass Effect. I don't really think this is going to happen, especially if it happens at Summer Game Fest or Xbox Showcase. If for some reason EA last minute decided to do like a BioWare showcase or a Dragon Age Dreadwolf showcase, I think that maybe that's more likely. But, when you think back to the Game Awards back in 2020, when they revealed the Mass Effect Next or Will Continue trailer, it was after a Dreadwolf trailer. And even in more recent times, when they've shown some of these things or mentioned it's kind of come together. It's also worth considering that in all of the BioWare blogs that we've gotten in the last few years, except I think one that really did just focus on Dreadwolf, they always mention both. I think that there's a lot of reasons behind this. I think you need to keep in mind that while Dragon Age Dreadwolf is the current project, it's where the majority of the devs are, we assume. While all of that is true, and while that's the big deal, and that's what they're going to focus on, especially as we get a likely release date and stuff for Dreadwolf, we arguably have seen more about the next Mass Effect that could be 4 or 5 years away than we have about Dreadwolf, which is probably months away. And so don't doubt EA, especially, it's probably more their directive than BioWare's, but EA and BioWare's willingness to say, here's what's coming really soon, but here's the bigger franchise that you guys are really thinking about as well. And it could be nothing. It could, maybe they reveal the name of the game or something. I'm sure they have that by now. I know it's hopium. I know it's wishing for probably too much, but it would be really cool. Now, what could it actually be? Like I said before, it could be them simply revealing the title. Maybe it's another 30-second trailer like what we got for N7 Day last year, even though I think that's not very likely because they're probably going to save that for N7 Day this year. It could just be a statement from someone at BioWare coming up and saying, hey, we're super excited about Dragon Age Dreadwolf. It's on its way. There's the date. That's when it's coming. And don't forget, we're also working on Mass Effect. And I just say that partially out of hopium and bias. But I really do believe that the way that they've treated these franchises over the last few years especially has been that, they want everyone to know that Dreadwolf is coming, that they're working on it, but they just have not so far really put Mass Effect completely in the back seat, which they probably should. If it's legitimately 3, 4, 5, 6 years away, they should probably just stop talking about it until there's something to talk about. While we know that they're probably doing some pretty intense pre-production, there's probably more going on than people think or have given it credit. It's probably still not much. It's probably still just a bunch of the directors, maybe a few other people, basically putting the scaffolding together for when they get the full development team when they're done with Dreadwolf. So there's probably still not that much to actually show. And that's okay, but I still want to see something. So my big prediction or hope is that we're obviously going to get, hopefully this coming weekend at Summer Game Fest, Xbox Showcase somewhere, the full reveal of Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Dates, video, gameplay, maybe some dev commentary. We'll see. But I think there is the tiniest chance, and I'm going to try to will it into reality, that we get something from Mass Effect. There's been very few instances recently in the last 4 years where they've given Dreadwolf the complete set of attention. It would make sense, but who knows? So that's what I think. I want to keep this one short. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think this could happen. If you like Mass Effect, Dragon Age, BioWare, EA, gaming, news, and rumors and speculation in general, please consider subscribing to this channel. Hit the like button if you did like this video. And if you really want to support videos like this, my podcast, streams, and all of that stuff, consider becoming a YouTube member. Then you get all of those things early. You get a cool little icon when you comment down in the comments, as well as other perks if you want them. Just tell me and I'll try. That's all I have for this one. So until next time.